green to red, record. It's a bit of a clue. Carlsberg. Nice cold one. And it's just a bit of info for an update, an upcoming, I should say, not an update as well. But cheers, everyone. Good health. Yeah, just that's too bright. I don't know. I always worry about the light. Hang on a second. Is that better? Probably not. Try a bit of infill light. No, it makes it worse. Anyway, obviously, basically, yeah. Upcoming NWH, is it? North Wales Hospital audit, is it they call them? Where they go out and it's not so much baiting perhaps, but you know, making their presence felt and seeing how security react and what have you. And I have made this clear in a lot of my videos. I'm not a big fan of that. Like I've said with the NWH, the North Wales Hospital, the mental. If you've been following my channel, you'll know that you know, I've been updating it and this and that. And I have always said, if security confront me, which it's going to happen, and it has happened, I will document it, but I don't go exactly specifically looking for it to create, you know, the situation. But it's going to be a bit different because they have confronted me, and they've been a bit, well, when was it? Anyway, I was in public property, public space, and he was trying to say, "Oh, you've done damage to some," trying to make out, falsely accusing me of, you know, criminal damage. I don't where that has come from. I have absolutely no idea. Yes, one or two have said, "Well, you go in there, you're trespassing." The last time I did a tour around the buildings of the NWH, the North Wales Hospital, is before the security arrived there. So how long ago is that? You work it out. Is it a year? Perhaps more. How long has the security been there and put that fence in? I haven't been in since doing a tour of the buildings. Okay, perhaps I've just gone through a bit of a hedge, a couple of feet, but I've never gone around the buildings. I've never ever gone the other side of that security fencing. So, and the last time I actually went further into the grounds was to have a word with security, and I explained exactly what I wanted to do. I just wanted to ask a question or a couple of questions. Now that security is in there, paid security, 24/7, why is so many people still getting in? So me and Pete, we went in, did not do any damage whatsoever. I know all the ways to get in that place without doing any damage. I never ever have done. Since I've been documenting this place now for, how long is it? Years and years and years. I have never ever done any damage to that place. All I've done is documented it for people that are a lot of people. Got a lot of interest in that place, and that's all I've ever done. I have never ever done any damage. I have documented the damage, but I've never ever done any damage myself. So we entered it about 2 weeks ago, I think it was now. And we went straight to the security hut. We did not go around the grounds, straight there. And he was nice with us. He did not order us off the ground. He did not tell us at any point, is that recording me? He was looking at my chest camera, the GoPro. He looked at it. He never once asked, is that recording me? If he had, I would have said yes. If he'd have said switch it off, I would have switched it off. There is no footage whatsoever on any social media of him, this certain security guard, that I have filmed on social media, YouTube, Facebook. There's nothing. There's plenty of the buildings, but nothing of him. But there is of me, the other side of the gate, in a public space, filming him falsely accusing me of criminal damage. That's on YouTube. That is on Facebook, which I'm perfectly entitled to do. I'm not breaking any law. It's not criminal offence, nothing at all. But there is nowhere on social media of me filming him, a security guard, inside the grounds on social media. Nowhere at all. Yes, I had it on. Yes, I had it filming on record for my own protection. Pete, he had his chest cam on. What he wants to do with his footage, it's entirely up to him. But that's all I wanted to do. And I could hardly shout from the top road, "Oh, hello, I want to ask you a question." So yes, it was trespassing. We got in, we did not do any damage, went straight to the hut. Like I said, at no point did he say, "Oh no, clear off, get out of here, you're not supposed to be here," and this and that, or escorting us off, or threatened to phone the police. At no point did he do that. He even explained about the shift patterns and things. He was talkative. So what I'm going to do, or what is planned, being that he's changed his tune, this security guard. The last time I was passing the front gates, he come there. I was very polite. That's what I do. I'm a filmmaker, documentary maker. I just happened to see him. I don't know whether he was being in or locking the gate, but he was walking away down the drive to the front buildings in his high vis. So I got my camera, I was in a public space, and I started filming him. That is not a criminal offence. That is not against the law. Anywhere in a public place you can film private property. You can film more or less anything from a public place, public space. He turned round, he approached me. Anyone that approaches me is going to get filmed. If I'm in a public space, if you approach me, you're going to get filmed. If they come up to me and they say, "Get that camera at my face," they've approached me. If they don't want to be filmed, turn round and walk away. It's simple. It's not rocket science. I was very polite. I said, "How are you? You all right?" Then he started. He was very threatening. He was very aggressive. And he was falsely accusing me of criminal damage. So, like I said, what's going to happen? Watch this space. Me and Pete are going to return. I'll have a tripod and that. And we're going to hang about. We're going to make our presence felt. Okay, some of you may be thinking, "Oh, you're just setting it up." Yeah, we are. This is what's going to happen. We're going to make ourselves seen, presence felt. We're going to be in the public, in a public space, and we'll see what will happen. Is it an audit? They call it these. I don't know. They call it an audit. PINAC, is it? Photography is not a crime, and all this and that. But yeah, I have been saying I will never do it, but I am going to do it only because they've picked on me. They've started on me. If they leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. But they've started on me. So that's what's going to happen. So watch this space. It'll be the Northville Hospital. I'll be taking a tripod, a camera. I'll have my GoPro on. Will they call the police? Will they come out and confront us and what have you? So we'll see what happens. So watch this space. So that's what's going to happen. So it'd be interesting to see if they're going to accuse me or falsely accuse me of doing something else. He was very aggressive. He was very, I don't know why, I don't know, because the first time you know, he was dead nice. He never did he say, "Oh, I'm security, show is bad." He filmed us, he switched his camera on, but he never said, "Oh, I'll escort you, you're not supposed to be here," and this and that. He never once said that. We got our information, or I got my information. He tried to make out, "Oh, it's a big area, it's very difficult, you know, to keep it secure and this and that." But that's all I wanted to know. They're 24/7 security. Why are people still getting in? And people are still getting in. So we turned round, me and Pete, and we walked off and we left. We did not do any damage whatsoever. So we'll see what happens. The police may arrive. I don't know, the police. Surely they've got better things to do. If a security guard phones them up and says, oh, there's people outside or on public property with tripods filming private property, are they going to turn up? I don't know. We'll wait and see. But a lot of the police know me anyway. A lot of the police know what I do, know that I filmed Denbigh, I document not just the mental, it's not just that, I document Denbigh, you know, as a whole town. I do North Wales, you know, North Wales itself, videos, documentaries and what have you. But it is, you know, the North Wales Hospital, it's got a big interest of Denbigh, not just Denbigh, a much wider area. Even people the other side of the world have captured, you know, caught onto my videos and that are interested in the mental. And at no point in all these years that I've been documenting that place have I ever done any damage. Getting in, I've never done any damage, and while I was actually in the grounds, I have never ever done any damage. And that security guy was shouting, very aggressive, through them, like the grill of the front gates, accusing me, falsely accusing me of causing criminal damage. And that is not on. That is not on at all. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to go back, we're going to hang around. How long it's going to take? Pete was saying, shall I get a flask of tea and some sandwiches, and we're going to hang around and film and what have you and see what will happen. Okay, you may say it's baiting, but that's the reason that I'm doing it. That is the reason that I'm doing it. That is not on. That is not on at all, how he approached me and what he said to me. So, watch this space. Cheers, guys. Watch this space. Coming soon.